Alright, Johnson here. Today we're going over the F-16C Viper and the ALQ-184 short ECM jamming pod. Let's get started. For my loadout today, I'm going to take the ALQ-184 ECM pod. I'm also going to take the harm targeting system and 4 harm missiles, just to be safe. Alright, let's take a look at our ECM panel. Okay, you've got your power switch, off, standby, and on. And you've got 6 transmitting modules. Only one comes powered on in a hot start, so you've got to start the other 5. You have your transmit mode switch, a 3-position switch, position 1 all the way up, SBJ radar mode, self-protect jamming radar mode. This mode only jams when you're being locked up, but still allows you to use the fire control radar to shoot down the bad guys. Now for this mode, you also have to set your countermeasures to semi-auto or auto. Position 2, SPJ ECM mode, prioritizes the jamming pod and you lose the fire control radar function. You'll need your countermeasures set to semi-auto or auto for this mode as well. Okay, switch position 3, Barrage mode. This will transmit continuously, so be careful with it. It turns you into a beacon. And you'll need your countermeasures set to manual for this one. Alright, let's test out Barrage mode. We've got our countermeasures set to manual. Switch position 3. There are just a couple of key bindings we need to go over. Countermeasure switch aft and right are the ones you'll need. Okay, and I almost forgot, this switch here, jammer source switch, needs to be on. Alright, countermeasures are set to manual, jammer source switch is on, transmitter switch is set to position 3, hit your countermeasures management switch aft, and it's now transmitting. And you'll know if it's working if the ECM light is on. And countermeasure switch right to put it back to standby. Alright, let's test out SPJ ECM mode. Position 2 on the switch. You're going to want to set your countermeasures to semi-auto or auto. I'm going to go with semi. Okay, hit your countermeasures management switch aft. And it is now active, but not transmitting. I put an SA6 group out in front to test with. Okay, let's get our weapons warmed up. Air to ground. Turn our harms on. Get those warming up. Let's turn on the HAD. Arm attack display. So you see we're coming up on a SA6.
Counter.
Okay, so I'm just going to pause it right there. So he locked us up. We started jamming him. He lost his lock. It will at least allow you to get a little closer to the target before you release your weapons, but eventually the radar will burn through the jammer. Alright, let's get some altitude and fire a couple of harms at this guy. And finally, let's test out the SPJ radar mode. We're going to put our transmit switch to position 1. We're going to push our countermeasure management switch aft. We're now active and ready to transmit. We're going to move our countermeasures to auto. Now auto will notify you and automatically dispense the countermeasures. Semi only notifies you of it and you have to deploy them yourself. Okay, so I've joined the Doghouse DCS server to finish this portion of the video and recruited Turd Slinger to help me. Hey Turd, you ready to test this thing out?
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay, let's go. Okay, our jammer is active but not transmitting. As soon as he locks us up, it should automatically transmit.
Fat flare.
Okay, he's locked us up.
Fat flare.
We're now transmitting. ECM lights on.
Fat flare.
We are automatically dispensing countermeasures. Now, as soon as we started jamming, he lost range and altitude target information on his radar. And because we're in radar mode, we still have the use of the fire control radar. Alright. Well, thanks, Turd. I appreciate the help, and I'll be back in a minute, folks. Okay, I hope the video was helpful. Like and subscribe. Hope to see you on the game server. Johnson out.